Good morning, my name is Randy. We're gonna do a flow today, really just to help kind of unwind and unkink our bodies, especially good after you've done a lot of travel, driving, flying, walking, all of that good stuff. So let's get started and let's get on our mats. You know, I like to start on all fours, so come on to all fours and we're just gonna warm up our wrists. So circle your body above your wrists and go the other way. Point your fingertips out towards the left, lean into the left side and then the right side. I'm sorry, left fingertips towards left side of the mat, right fingertips towards right side. You can do some circles, get your spine involved. Fingertips towards your knees, sink your hips back towards your feet. Just release your wrists. Flip your fingers back to neutral. Right arm sweeps up towards the sky. Feel that twist in your upper back. Exhale, weave your right hand under your left. Right ear comes to the mat. Tug back on your left hip. Sweep your left arm up towards the sky. See if you can put the top of your hand on your sacrum. And then sneak your left hand in between your right thigh. And take a hold there. You could grab onto a shirt, your pants, or you could just keep that hand on your sacrum. Tug back on the left hip. It likes to creep forward here. Breathe. Release, left hand back to the floor. On all fours, sweep your left hand up towards the sky. Pause here for a moment. Feel that stretch. Feel the spiraling of the spine. One more inhale. On your exhale, weave your left hand under your right arm. Left ear comes to the mat. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Tug back on your right hip. Top of the right hand on the sacrum, and then see if you could sneak it in between your left thigh. Notice if that right hip is dipping forward again, pull it back. Tug on your right hand if you've got a hold of your thigh or your shirt or your pants, wherever you're at. Release. Bring your hands back to the floor. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Child's pose. Forehead comes down to the floor. You can mush your third eye into the ground and just kind of massage it in there. I'm not going to do that because my mic will get all funky, but it feels really nice. And just breathe a few more breaths here. Be in the stillness. Come back up onto all fours. Kick your right foot back towards the back of the room. Tuck your tailbone. Left hip draws in. Right knee in towards chest. To the left of the room. We're just kind of rolling out our hips here. Right knee points to the back of the room. So you're creating these circles with your knee. Flip the left toes under. And then lift with your right foot kicking back, lift the left knee off of your mat just about an inch. Dome through the shoulder blades. Bring the right knee in towards the chest, out towards the side and back a few times. So we're just doing that same thing but hovering. Now go the opposite direction with your knee. Ooh. Right foot down, both feet to the floor. Kick your left heel back towards the back of the room. Tuck your tailbone. Draw in through the navel. Push through the hands. Left knee in towards the chest, towards the side of the room, back. Creating these circles. Just waking up our hips. Saying hello. Kick your left foot back. Lift the right knee. Left knee in towards chest. And create these circles. 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Kick back. Left foot down. Both knees drop. Cat-cow. Bring your chest through your shoulders. Head lifts up. Tailbone up. Push through the hands. Dome the chest. Drip the brain towards the floor. Tuck the tailbone. Take a few rounds of cat-cow on your own. Feel free to do some barrel rolls. Wake up your spine. Flip your toes. Push into down dog. Pedal out your feet. Do whatever movements feel good to you in this position. If that's stillness, find stillness. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Bring your knee in towards your chest. Place your right toes by your right hand. And bring your left toes up by your left hand. So now you're in this squat at your front of your mat. Arms lift up, seat links back, seat pushes back, so you're in this low squat. But it's active. Knees aren't splaying out, they're sucked in. Seats back, arms reaching forward. Breathe. We're going to go into our Molassana Pose. Sink your hips down towards your heels. If you need something under your heels here, you can roll up a towel and put those under your heels. Bring the floor up to you. Hands in prayer at your chest. Elbows push out on the knees. Knees draw in on the elbows. Grow your spine long. Lift your seat about an inch off of where it's at if you can. Long spine. Forward fold. Grab your elbows, opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy. You could sway from side to side. Ground down through your feet. Wiggle. Bend at the knees and slowly round your spine up towards standing. Arms reach up. Hands come into prayer at the chest. One more time, arms reach up, inhale. Forward fold. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop into chaturanga. Up dog, take a moment here. We're gonna linger in this pose for just a moment. Tops of your feet ground into the floor. Pull your chest through your arms. Head grows long towards the sky, like you've got a string pulling on the top of your head up towards the sky. Press through your hands. Ground down through the tops of your feet. Roll over your toes, down dog. Beautiful. Left leg up towards the sky. Knee in towards chest. Left foot outside of left hand. Right foot outside of right hand. We're in our squat again. Arms reach forward. You know, I always like to do a little swaying. So feel free to sway into your hips. But seat reaches back, arms reaching forward. Try to get your chest parallel with the floor, parallel with your thighs. Now sink your hips. It might feel better to put your heels in, your toes out a little bit, or you can have them parallel if that feels good for you. Hands in towards chest in prayer. Knees against elbows, elbows against knees. You're in an active position here. Long, proud, tall spine. Forward fold. Tadasana. Arms reach up towards the sky. Hands come in towards your chest. Release. Arms sweep up towards the sky. Forward fold. Stump, stump. Jump, step, hop into chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Open your hip. Press into your hands. See if you can get your right heel towards your glute. Come up onto the ball of your left foot. And then sink, swivel that foot so you're in your side plank. Right knee points up towards the ceiling. See if you can slowly drip your toes towards the ground and open up your chest. Open up that front body. Release whatever's been stored up in this situation right here. Just let it go. Right knee in towards chest. And as slow as you can, bring those tootsies to the front of the mat. Right hand comes down. Sink your left knee to the floor. And just be here in this long lizard lunge. Right knee's coming in towards the right arm. Long spine. If this feels good, you can come on to your forearms. Get a little deeper into that stretch. For those of you who are feeling a little bit extra today, you can flip your back toes and lift your knee. Get a little wiggly. Mind that right knee, that it's active, pulling in towards the body. Gaze forward. Come onto your hands. Swivel your left foot so the knife edge of your foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Hands are going to walk over to the left side of the room. Pull your right hip in. Gaze forward. Active legs. Ground down through the knife edge of your left foot. Walk your hands back forward. Keep your back foot the way it is. We're going to come up into Warrior Two. Open up. Bend deeper into your front right leg. Reach your arms out. You can even clasp your hands behind your back and then open your chest. Knuckles reaching down towards the floor. Straighten your back leg, release the clasp on your hands. Skandasana to the left. Oh. This should feel good if you've been just kind of in a sitting position a lot or even walking a lot. You're getting this nice stretch through your inner right leg. Feels so good. And this stretch through your left groin area. Come back to the front of the mat. Hands to the floor. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Linger here a moment. Open your front body. Grow your head long towards the sky. Flip over your toes. Send your left foot up and open your hip. Take a moment here and just let it feel good. Ground down through the hands, push through the heels of the hands. We're going into side plank on the right hand. So come up on the ball of the back foot and swivel it open. Left arm reaches up, left knee pointing towards the sky. And as slow as you can, sprinkle those left little tootsies to the foot, to the ground beneath you, and open your chest up. Breathe. Puff up your chest. Reach your left knees up towards the sky, and as slow as you can, bring your left foot to the top of the mat. Right knee comes down, and we're in this lizard lunge with our back leg down. Left knee draws in towards the body. They say that the hips like store a lot of your secrets and your emotions and all of that good stuff. And just imagine those all just like falling away right now. You can come down onto your forearms. Ooh. Get a little deeper into those hips. Pull your chest forward. Gaze forward. Flip the back toes. Lift the knee if that feels good. If you're feeling a little extra spicy today. But wherever you're at, bring presence to that left leg. Draw it in towards your body. If your back leg is lifted, really bring energy to it. Swivel your back foot down as you come onto your hands. And here we are again. Knife edge of the back foot parallel with the back of the mat. And you're gonna walk your hands over towards the right. Ooh. Left knee draws in, left hip draws in. Chest draws forward. Place energy into the knife edge of the back foot. And just breathe it out here. Let it go. Walk your hands forward. And we're coming back into Warrior Two on the second side. So cartwheel your arms open. Bend deeper into your front left leg. If you did the clasp on the other side, you could do it here as well. Clasp your hands behind your back, straighten your arms a bit, and see if your knuckles can reach towards the floor. Open your chest. Open your hips. Strengthen your legs. Tuck your tailbone. Release the clasp on your hands. Straighten your front leg. Bend into your back, Skandasana. This should feel good. You can walk your hands forward to the left if that feels nice. Ground down through the back foot. Come back up towards the top of the mat, hands to the floor. Sneak your left foot back. This time we're in plank here, but we're gonna come all the way down to our bellies. Forearms onto the floor. So we're in our Sphinx. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sphinx pose. Arms don't come through the chest. Chest comes through the arms. See if you can kick your left heel towards your left glute. And if you're interested, you can pull that left foot in towards your glute here. If you want to flip your grip on it, left palm of the left hand on the top of the foot, and then fingertips up towards the sky. Heel in towards booty. If you want a little more, press into your right hand. Square off your chest towards the front of the mat. Open the thigh. Release. Side number 2. Right heel in towards your glute. Reach back. You could just be here and just pulse it in. Or if you want to flip your grip, hand on the top of the foot. And you know, if you want a little extra, press into the left hand, square off your chest towards the front of the mat. And release. Chest comes down to the ground. You can put your forehead on your hands and just smush your third eye into your hands. Good. Push up onto all fours. Come onto your booty. We're going to do a little butterfly pose here, soles of your feet together. You can put your hands on the insides of the soles of your feet like you're opening a book. And then gently bend forward. Long spine. Our goal isn't really to go our deepest here, it's just to release. Release your lower back. I feel this in my glutes a little bit. Beautiful. Roll back onto your hands, down dog. Sweep your right leg up towards the sky. Open the right hip. You know where we're going. Side plank. To wild thing. Knee back up towards the sky. Tootsies to the front of the mat. We're in our lizard lunge here. This time we're going to go directly into warrior 2. Sink forward. Skandasana to the left. All toes point towards the back of the mat. Keep going, keep going. So your tootsies are now facing towards the opposite side of the mat. Sinking your hip down. Sweep your left arm up and overhead. Sink your hip back down. We're gonna unravel this. So come back the way you came. Come through Skandasana, up towards the front of the mat. Now we're here in this low lunge. Take your left knee, pull it in towards your chest, and kick it out towards the front of the mat. So your left leg is long. Right knee is gonna point out towards the side of the mat here. And we're gonna forward fold over that front left leg. If you want a little twist here, twist side stretch, this is my favorite way to take this pose. You can bring your left hand over your right knee and reach your right hand up and overhead. Right hand does not have to get anywhere near the foot, but if you're close and it just feels natural to take it, you can grab the left foot with your right hand and use your hands to spin your chest open. And you'll feel that beautiful side stretch on the right side of your body. Release. Right hand to the back of the mat behind you. Come up onto the shin. Push your hips up. Open your body. Left hand up overhead. Sink your hips back down. Right foot comes back to where it came from. Walk up onto the right foot. Press into that right foot if you can. Use your hands when you need to pull us into warrior three. Bring your hands to the floor. You could jump, step. You can stay in this like standing split, or you can pour more weight into your hands to try to take a handstand. Wherever you're at, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg reaches up towards the sky. Open it up. You know where we're going. Side plank. Wild thing. Knee comes back in. Left foot to the front of the mat. Coming directly into warrior two. Open up. Breathe in. On your exhale, Skandasana. Inhale. On your exhale, swivel onto your feet so your toes are pointing towards the back of the mat. Keep going. So now all your toes are pointing towards the right side of the room. Left hip sinking. Right arm reaching forward towards the front of the mat. Lift your hips up. Sweep your right arm up overhead. And dip your hip back. Right arm back to where it came from. All right, here we go. Skandasana. Lunge. And we're gonna kick this right foot through so it's straight in front of us. Good, sole of the left foot onto the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. If this is where you want to stay today, great. If you want to take that twist, right hand to the left knee. Left arm up overhead. Open your chest up towards the side of the room. And if it feels silly not to grab the other foot because it's right there, grab it and use your grip to spin your chest open. And breathe. Release. Left hand behind your left glute. Come up onto your left shin as you lift your hips up towards the sky. Open your body up. Oh, make it feel good. Release your hips to the floor. Sole of the left foot onto the floor. We're gonna rock onto the left foot. So, right, use a little momentum here. Left foot, right foot's up. Use some momentum as you rock forward onto your left foot to lift your hips. You can use your hands to get you back here. Oh, I think we went to warrior three next, sorry. To get you into warrior three. And just be here. Find one spot to gaze out onto the floor. Ground down through your grounded foot. Really kick back through the right foot. Use your core muscles. Draw your navel in towards your spine, just energetically. That's where it's going. Crown of the head reaches forward. Hands can come in toward your chest or fly like a bird. Teeter your chest forward. So you're now in the standing split. Right foot reaches towards the sky. Come onto the ball of your left foot, and you can either stay here in the standing split or try to kick up a few times. Wherever you are, make your way into your Vinyasa. Up dog. And down dog. Beautiful. Jump, step, hop. However you want to get there, bring your feet on the outsides of your hands. Molassana. Beautiful. Sink your hips towards the floor. You can either take double pigeon or single pigeon here, whatever one's better for you. I'm gonna do double pigeon, that's my favorite one. So I'm gonna stack my right knee over my left foot. If you wanna take a double pigeon and your knee doesn't sit directly on top of your foot, and you need a little foundation, you could put a block there, a rolled up shirt, blanket, whatever you had under your toes if you needed one there. Can go right there to give you a little firmer foundation in your pigeon. Double pigeon. Grow long through your spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna bend forward. Again, the goal here is not to go as deep as you can. The goal is to be where your body is in this moment and honor where you're at in this moment. That is where I think that's the best thing that you could do for your body, and the most advanced thing that you could do for your body, right? Is not to go where you think you need to go or where you've been able to reach before, but to go where you need to in this moment, whatever that means. You can grab a block, put that under your head. And just breathe here. Surrender to this moment. Feel any sensations that are arising within your body. And just notice them, no judging them. No forcing yourself into any position, just letting yourself be where you are and open up in your own time. Come back up, and we're going to swap legs. So wherever you were, just do the opposite leg. Nothing fancy to it. All right, grow long through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. And you can get a little deeper with each breath if that feels good. So get comfortable where you are. And when your body is ready and it's open in that position, then you can try to go a little deeper into the next one. And if it's not there yet and you notice that, then back up to the step you were at before. And just breathe. Release. We're going to take one more forward fold here before we kind of do one more pose after, two more poses after that, and then wrap up. So wide leg forward fold. Your legs are in a V. Active quads. And just fold forward with a long spine. When you're traveling or walking a lot or riding in a car a lot, our legs are in this forward position all the time. So it feels good to let them splay. Go the other direction. And you could sway side to side. You could take another twist like we did earlier. Reach. And of course, if your toe is right there, you can grab it and use it for leverage. If it's not, just reach. Come through the center. And do the other side. Reach your right arm towards your left toes. Spin your chest open. Come back through center. And just open up. Allow yourself to release, to surrender. Come back up. Bring your feet together. Roll onto your back. We're going to do a bridge pose here, so ground down through your feet, hips up towards the sky, squeeze your glutes a little bit, arms clasp under your booty, shimmy your shoulders in, ground down through the feet, push that bend up towards your upper back. Of course, if you're just wanting a more relaxed version of this and you still want to open your body, you just use your block under your sacrum. You can put it on whatever level is good for you, medium, small, tall. And just let it release. And if you're on your block, it might feel good to extend your legs and get a little extra release. If If you're on your block, bring your feet back in, lift off the block, slowly bring your back down towards the floor. Cross your right knee over your left. Knees sink over to the left. Gaze over your right shoulder. Left hand can come to the outer strip of your right thigh. And breathe. Come back through center. Unravel your legs, switch it up. Left leg over right. Knees fall over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. Close your eyes. And be here on your mat in this moment. Let go of all the things you have to do after this. Let go of all the things that happened before this and just be here. Stay in your body. Unravel your legs. Reach your legs out long. Arms out long. Take up some space. Maybe give a little stretch. And then sink into the floor. Notice how your hands feel and your legs feel. All the spots that are making contact with the floor. How do those feel against the floor? Cool. I feel cool here on the wood floor. Maybe you've got carpet underneath you and it's feeling fuzzy or soft. Melt beneath the eyes, that spot behind your eyes, melt it down. Soften your third eye. Release your jaw. Notice any sensations that are coming up for you at this moment. Scan your body. Notice the energy field inside of yourself. Feel your chest rise and fall with your breath. Start to wake up your fingers and your toes by giving them a little wiggle. Bring your legs together and your arms long overhead and stretch your body like you're waking up all over again. Roll to the right side of your body. Push into your hands. Come into a seated position, eyes still closed down. You're still inside your body. Breathe. Hands can rest on your legs, palms up towards the sky. Grow tall through your spine. Bring this energy and this presence that you have now back into your day with you. I hope you feel a little bit more unwound and in your own body. I hope we've released some of the kinks that we can feel from living in this modern day world. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today, and I hope to